everyone, it's Ali and welcome to day 19 in the Defemerember collaboration, and today's prompts are fabric stroke page tab. Okay, so I've got some bits of fabrics and laces. I've got my scrappy box of laces. I've got another box here that's got trim, all green and brown trims and whatnot in, and then for the page tabs I'm going to use these. I've had these in my stash forever and a day. They're actually little place settings, but I thought what we could do is embellish both sides and then I can stitch them onto the side of a page so they'll be decorated both sides. So that's what I'm going to use. So let's just put them bits and pieces in front of me. I'll just get a piece of scrap paper for gluing on. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to embellish both sides. I've got my 3-in-1, so let's just start with some fabric on the bottom. I'm going to have to cut it, I think, because it doesn't tear very well, this fabric. I'm just going to get my fabric scissors. I don't think it... No, it doesn't tear, so I want to do it so that I'm just going to layer up each side with different, just make some little page embellishments. I do make these quite a lot actually to go. I'm going to save them little scrappy bits because they might come in handy. I've just got all sorts of bits and pieces here. Some of it was sent in Happy Mail to me by different people. Yeah, so I've got quite a few bits and pieces. I am going to keep them the same on each side. Just having a look what they'll look like. Obviously I don't want to go two-dimensional because we've got to fit them all in the journal. Well, I might not use them all, but if we put too much on, this is just like a netting that's got white bits in. And then what I thought I would do at the end, I'm going to stitch over them when the glue's dry and then put a button or something in the middle of them. So let's start sticking. Not going to put a lot of glue on because, like I said, I am going to stitch them all, but I'll have to wait for the the glue to dry, sorry, before I can stitch them. I like that one, but it's quite chunky. And then that piece, and I don't put them on straight, I put them on in all different directions like that. Okay, let's just trim a bit of that off. Right, and let's do this one. They don't take long to make if you get all your bits and pieces out ready, and then I could probably either stitch them to a page or staple them to a page. I'm not going to go right up to the middle because obviously I want to fold it. So that piece, and then the little piece on the top, and just like that, just lay it up like that, so when I fold it in half I can stitch this side onto the side of my page. Yeah, so that's it, really quick and easy. So I'm just going to put them to one side and let them dry. Right, let's start with something else. Let's have a look what we've got in here. It doesn't have to be all brown and green fabric. Let's have some of this. Can be patterned, just stuff that'll go in my journal. I don't mind if there's a bit of the card showing, that's fine. Like that. Right, what else do we want? Let's have a look what other scrappy bits I've got. We could have some cream lace or something, couldn't we? What's this one? Let's have a bit of this. What else should we have? We'll have a little piece of this. I very rarely throw away scraps of fabric. I just put them all in a big box for when I'm doing things like this, because it's just easy to grab from when when you're just embellishing little areas. Right, let's have some of this, like a netting. And then, like I said, I'll just stitch over them and put either a button or a flower or something on the top. It doesn't take long to dry this 3-in-1, so I might be able to stitch over and then come back and show you them finished. There we go, just like that. I'm not going to bend it because I don't want it to move. Yeah, just like that. So there's another one. Right, be a nice quick video this one for you guys today. What's this? Let's have some of this. Do you know, some of these I've had for years and never even got out. Didn't even know they were in there, to be honest. Just trim a little bit off that. A little bit on there. Might be a bit too short, that one. We'll have to put something else at the top of there. I can't believe we're nearly finished. Yeah, it's gone quite quick, to be honest. It really has gone very quick. Right, if I put that there, and then we can just stick something at the top here. Let's just have another little piece of that. I cut it a bit short. That at the top. It can hang over the side a little bit. Just cut that bit off, just so it's not folding on the crease. And you don't need these place settings, you just need a piece of card folded in half to embellish. You don't have to have what I've got, just use what you've got in your stash. What's this? Let's have some of this brown. We'll keep these brown, I think. A little bit too big. We'll just cut them down a bit. Yeah, the lovely Angie Beaumont sent me a big bag of fabric scraps. I was delighted. It's great when you've got bits to choose from, isn't it? You know, when you're making your clusters and your snippet rolls and everything, it's nice when you can choose from different fabrics. I've got a little bit of velvet here. Let's have a piece of that, because you only need scrappy bits when you're doing something like this. I mean, these probably won't all go in this one journal that I'm making. There'll be too many. But we can use some of them. Right, let's have something on the top of there. I think I'm going to have a little piece of this. Do with wiping the end of that. Let me just grab a piece of kitchen towel. It's gone all gloopy. Right. Oh, come on. Why does it take so long to go down the nozzle, this glue? A little piece on there. And then another little piece on there. So there we go, there's another one done. I don't know how many to do, to be honest. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Let's have some of this brown lace. Have some of this spotty ribbon. I do try and keep all my laces and ribbons and that in colours. I have like brown and green, blue and white, pink and white, black, you know, and then I know where to look for them. Right, what should we have at the bottom? Let's have another piece of this. like I said, I'll keep the little scrappy bits because they come in handy for clusters and that. Okay, put that down there. I like making things like this because you don't have to be nice and tidy, you can just layer up and yeah. I've got a piece of fluff stuck to my finger, driving me mad. Get off. It won't come off my finger. Right, okay, let's have a little bit of this ribbon. Hopefully they'll dry off quickly and then I can stitch them and come back and show you them finished. What else do I want? Let's have a little piece of this. I thought I'd got some of that out in brown, but I mustn't have. I didn't get everything out because my desk is full. I just got some stuff out to work with. And that one, yeah, and that'll be okay. We'll put a brown button or something on there. Yeah, I might as well do the 6. I got 6 of these little place cards out. I might as well use them. What colour have we got there? Let's have this brown. Done. I've finished those. I just speeded it up a little bit at the end because I didn't think you'd want to sit and watch me just gluing on pieces of fabric. So let's have a look what we've got. I'm going to give it, what I'll do is I'll pause the camera, I'll give them 10 minutes to dry, and then I will stitch them and I'll put something on the front, and then I will come back and show you what they look like. Yeah, so there we go. They'll be nice page embellishments, won't they? Just folded in half, glued down the side of a page. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute for you guys. Okay, so I've finished. I let them dry off and then I just scruffily stitched down the middle, and I've just put on these little flowers. I might ink over them in different colour browns and greens. I might leave some of them just like that, just for a bit of contrast. So that is my day, where are we, 19, fabric and page tab. And like I said, my plan is just to fold it in half and stitch that side down the side of my page. So another day done, guys. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and take care, and I'll see you all in my video tomorrow.